Peace. Today is Wednesday, October 10th. Making today's math.
Knowledge cipher, all being born in knowledge.
That's right. Take your knowledge and bring it into all ciphers and dimensions that you go into and manifest more knowledge by doing so. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Welcome back to the Anatomy and Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digger.
We got resident researcher Rage in the house. Alex Staten.
What's going on?
Cameron. And my man Harold in the house. What's goody?
Yep.
Uh-huh. So, when we left last segment,
we were talking about that boy.
Crazy ass motherfucking Kanye.
What happened to that boy?
What happened to that boy? He's lost his...
Oh, speaking of... How you feel? You did check out Wayne's album?
Oh,
I said,
man.
did check out Wayne's album?
Now, first of all, I'm not going to say that I sat and listened from beginning to
all 25 songs.
But I heard a lot of songs, and let me say, most things that I heard was hot. This was some shit that I can actually listen to. Now, because I'm not a hater of the not boom bap, of the trap music or whatever the case may be, or some new school shit. It just gotta be dope. Right. And I heard some shit on this album that, you know, and especially as black people, that I know we fucking with. Like, I already heard his shit in the club and all of that type of shit. Unlike some recent releases that was supposed to be so big. But anyway,
I fucks with
that joint Mona Lisa, like, that's one to me that fucking stands out so crazy. Like, I love that fucking song. Like, the grimy, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the grimy nigga in me loves that song.
Appreciate that.
Okay, because, you know, that's the type of shit a motherfucker.
The grimy and me too.
Used to be.
I feel you, nigga.
On, like, you know what I mean? Like.
Oh
man, just. Yeah, I was loving that one right there. Just the lyrical skill and just. I fucks with Wayne.
You know what makes Wayne so...
Wayne is dope.
You know what makes Wayne so special? Like, he's really the voice of the new generation, but he's from our generation. Like, he's been doing this since he was a fucking kid. Like, I was an opening act on the Cash Money Rough Rider tour. Like, Rod Digger's Dirty Harriet promo tour leading up to the release of Dirty Harriet. I was opening up for Rough Riders and Cash Money.
Wow.
And he was, well, actually, Juvenile was the star of the show then. But, excuse me. But he was, like, basically,
he was coming up.
He was Bling Bling was, like, their big record. So
listen, I was fucking with the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Early. Like
he been doing this for a long
that's what I'm
time.
saying.
Like, it's
the
like,
block is hot. The block is hot. Like, that was one of Lil Wayne's first
it's like
popping solo joints.
He speak
like,
to us and he speak to the kids, and he birthed everything in the, you know, from the mid 2000s. I would say past G Unit, past Dipset. Everything else after that, I would say maybe like 2005, 2006 on, that whole new wave of rappers that came. Those all Lil Wayne sons.
Would you include mumble rap in that too?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because when he was going through like his drug phase, like we could still you know, he got a little mumbly at one point, but I feel like we always understood him. But to the new generation, maybe we didn't.
And from what I understand, that's what the lean kind of makes you do. Like,
yeah,
it makes you kind of mumble.
Like his music started kind of speaking to that whole wave.
Right.
So I think it did. You know, and then maybe the less intelligent ones that, you know, that came after him.
Is there a Lil Wayne sound, aside from his rap game, is there a Lil Wayne sound?
Absolutely.
We can define it like a
That's Young
sound.
Thug. That's, you talking about rap or you talking about the...
Just aesthetic. Like, you know, some people...
Well, so many people have imitated him that it's not even fucking funny.
Yeah.
But,
I think
you know, the question I want to know is, like, who's the last artist you could really think of that like sat down for like 5 years? You know, all the disputes that this motherfucker was going through, and then to come out and put something out at such a high level, like almost like time doesn't exist with this motherfucker. Like, because for a lot of
still
people,
looks the same.
and for a lot of people, that 5 years could be the difference between hot and whack.
Life and death.
Like they could be super whack at the end of that 5 years, and now you've been waiting all this time, and then they put out, you know, some crazy shit. Like I remember waiting for, you know, no disrespect to him and all that, but I remember waiting for like Shine to come out with some shit when he came out of jail and all that. And then when it finally came out, we all were super disappointed. It's like, what the fuck? Is this the same Shine that I remember?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Well,
Like,
the Bad Boy Machine kind of helped birth that. Remember the hit?
I'm just saying, like, forget about all that. I'm just saying, I expected
That-
more out of I don't care who he was down with. He could have been down with no fucking Machine at that point. After what you've done, there's a certain, you know what I mean?
Basically, there's some
you
that
should
get
be
better
able
with
to-
age, and there's some that get a whole lot worse.
So what I'm saying is, this motherfucker Wayne sound like he ain't miss a step.
Well, I don't know if anybody got wind of the Dedication 6 mixtape that he dropped, you know, this past summer, but that shit was fire. Like, to me, that was some of the best rapping I ever heard from Wayne. I'm like, I mean, even though I guess it didn't garner that much, you know, attention because it was just like a bunch of covers, jacking for beats and stuff, but he was rapping his ass off there. I'm like, okay, Wayne ain't lose a beat as far as like the rapping go.
Yeah, but then he make hits too. Right. See, some people could rap, and then some people could make hits, and then some people could rap and make hits.
Yeah,
he's one of those dudes.
Absolutely,
like, you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
And there's not many of them out there though.
Where do you see Lil Wayne in the Drake spectrum? Like, how you know you don't feel that they compete for a certain audience, or you know?
I mean, I look at Drake and Wayne almost like you know, like puppet and puppet master, maybe like a father's. I feel like, well, no, maybe not. I don't even use the word puppet. Maybe like teacher and student,
right?
More like a teacher student.
I mean, I definitely feel like Drake came
like
and took Wayne's spot while Wayne figured out whatever the fuck he had to figure out.
Yeah,
like,
it was like the student held it down while the teacher was going through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
While the teacher was on hiatus for whatever, you know, on the pilgrimage or whatever the fuck.
The teacher was going through a young midlife crisis.
Right. So I'm going to hold it down.
Right.
But now, so now if you think about the reign of a Wayne, like how long he was rocking for, and then for all of that Drake shit to come, like now how long Drake been rocking for, and now for Wayne to come back
and
like,
do football numbers at that 475 first week.
What?
And so, like, if you put all that shit together, forget all the Cash Money shit. Like this, that shit.
So we got to keep
crazy.
respect on Baby's name, I guess.
Well,
not just Baby.
Check it. So I believe so now. Cash Money. I mean, Young Money is officially their own entity now. Now there's no more Cash Money.
Whoa.
I mean, no, not that there's no more Cash. Yeah, Young Money is no longer. So the last Drake album was Drake's final project on Cash Money. We know Wayne is in his new situation, so I wonder like where they go from here. Like now they just just body shit together. They just read and method now. Like, ooh, that would be so crazy. Damn! Look, I just had to stop and think about it for a minute. Like, ooh, that would be crazy.
I mean, they just might do something. Why wouldn't
they're there?
Don't he got Wayne tattooed on him? He got Lil Wayne tattooed on his body. Yeah, he do.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't rock. I don't rock with dudes tattooing other dudes that ain't their son.
I'll sit here and tell you that Grand Poobah was my mentor like as far as making beats and just showing me how to make songs and all this type of shit. But I would never in a million years get me a Grand Poobah tattoo.
I'm not tattooing Busta Rhymes anywhere. Nowhere.
Ask for part of the body.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
It's not happening.
First of all, I'm too skinny to get all of that.
Well, shouts out to Wayne. Great project. We rocking for you. How many artists are there like that like really speak to the old and the young?
Very few.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Wayne is special.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when not for nothing, not just because this is my guy, but when Aaron Cooks come, he gonna be that too.
Okay.
He gonna
I
be
have
the
all the
type
faith in the world in Aaron too.
People from our age are gonna be like, oh, I fucks with him, and I don't even really like trap. Like I already tested, but then he gonna speak to this generation as well. Watch.
Well, there's boom. There is a such thing as boom trap. That's
Example.
That's basic. ASAP Rocky.
That's too fast. You just do that back in my face. Like, what?
That's what that is, though.
Really?
Yeah, I would call that. But Aaron is more lyrical than that. Like he's got more boom bap than the boom trap. So
Boom trap. We might have to coin that term. Boom trap.
it's probably.
I've never heard it.
Let me see. I'm
Boom
trying.
trap.
I would say I'm trying to think of the producer that ASAP works with. I actually, you know who does? I feel like kind of teeters on that boom trap. I feel like Ill Mind does it sometimes. Like he kind of does a trap thing every so often, but he's a boom Baptist, so he's kind of boom trappy. It's like the lyricals, you know, kind of appealing to the new wave. So that's like a boom trap.
I'm just interested to know sonically,
marriage. But anywho, yeah, shouts out Wayne. Shouts out Kevin Gates. He dropped an album.
Oh, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates dropped.
I would
some
like
shit.
to hear that. You know why? Because I fucks with Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I like him for some
Like
reason.
I'm gonna tell you, like him because he a real nigga. Sorry.
Hey.
Nah, like, yo, like I just feel his spirit, his energy, like he's one of those real dudes and he's talented. Like I fucks with his voice, the shit he be saying, like, yo, I fucks with Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates drives me.
I got 2 phones, one for the club and one for the door.
I tried not to.
Try phone be ring.
T.I.'s got some shit out. I guess by the time this airs, it will have come out. But you know, he just did a whole media rollout.
The joint with T.I. and Meek Mill. I'm fucking.
And T.I. always does
fucking
good
with that
numbers,
shit
too.
right there. He's getting good numbers
No,
right there.
I say he always does good numbers.
Yeah, he do. But yeah, I'm fucking with that T.I. shit.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I remember being privy to a conversation of a older artist. Like, how come this nigga T.I. can always come out and do 400, 500,000 the first week? I'm like, stop being jealous.
That voice sound familiar.
No.
Where do I know that voice
I ain't
from?
say nothing.
That sound like somebody I know.
Motherfuckers always trying to say because we old, we can't do them type of numbers. See, I be doing them numbers.
I could do immaculate numbers too.
Wait.
My numbers could be marvelous.
Did I subconsciously do a voice? I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean you did a voice.
I didn't mean to do a voice.
Oh yeah, that's how.
I thought
that sound familiar.
I thought I was just emulating a hardcore rapper, man. I didn't realize.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was doing a specific voice.
Sounded.
No, wait. So, in other rap news,
Sounded a little unfathomable.
No. Yo. In other rap news, I got a fun question. Who you got your money on? Joe Budden or Cyhi The Prynce? Is everybody up
I've
to speed
heard
on
a little
what's
bit
been
about
going on
this.
with these two?
Why don't you fill the people in as I mull that over, cause you ain't just gonna Jimmy Kimmel me on this, okay? Like you gonna let me get my thoughts out. You gonna let me think about this one, and we not just gonna get Jimmy Kimmeled out here. So you go ahead and fill the people in while I think.
Okay, so let me see. Where did it start? I believe it started with Joe's podcast. He was talking about the Kanye rollout month when everybody was dropping their albums, and they joked about Cyhi being left out of the rollout. So wait.
I don't know why I thought that was. He joked about him being left out of the rollout.
I'm just stating the facts.
Okay, go ahead.
So this happened. So this happened on the and shouts out. I'm a fan of the show. So then so the A3C festival is coming up, and Cyhi did a trailer or something for the festival, and he took some shots at Joe, and basically said some shit like, I'll mop him up, whatever. And so then Joe basically responded again, and from his podcast. So I somehow in the midst of all of that, $500,000 came up. So now there's talk of like, putting up $500,000 for the battle. And I believe that the last show, Joe was like, you don't have 500,000 to put up. So, just a little bit of back and forth between them. And then Cyhi tweeted some things. So, I mean, it sounds like friendly rapper competition, but
it actually does.
It's nothing. Yeah, it wasn't anything like, when I see you, it's on site. Like it all definitely, sounds rap related. But Joe keeps saying he's retired, that he's not battling. So I don't know.
That retired is a rollout. Trust me.
He seems pretty serious. He's
a rollout,
and he's got a lot.
That Cyhi The Prynce could rap his fucking ass off. And I just like how he approaches. Like he got he's on some positive shit. Like he be on some like Egyptian type of, knowledge. I know he got this one song about Africa and all that was super creative and super dope.
His music,
I might have to pick him just
GP
on you know what I mean.
God.
But so okay,
but just on GP of shit like that.
But now let me ask you this: now, as beautiful as that music is, how do you feel about him basically co-signing everything that Kanye's saying and doing?
Oh well, I didn't know that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, now I might have to give it to.
It's like
now I might have to give it to Joe.
And I love Cyhi and I love his music, but it's kind of puzzling to watch him tweet. And I guess
it's funny.
I guess at the end of the day, he like holding his mans down.
And that's what I'm saying. It's funny to see how even certain sensible people, how they will be swayed by the dollar. And how like where your bread is buttered is gonna sometimes determine your politics.
Yeah.
Like
that's life.
That's a human conundrum.
Yes, that is a human conundrum. And it's like, how many people are strong enough to like stand up to certain powers like that? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Kanye, I know you fucking the one that pays my fucking bills and all this type of shit, but I don't agree with you. You know what I mean? And I'm going to fucking tell you that, and hopefully you're fair enough to, like, not hold that against me.
There's always got to be one of those in every clique. That might be Pusha.
And I was
about to say, I feel like what you're describing might be Pusha.
Then how the hell did he get to be the president of the shit?
He's political. He's very political.
Because
maybe Kanye really respects that.
Yeah, I get the impression that Pusha don't play that shit. Like I feel like Kanye know who he can like.
Absolutely.
But then I think like
be a certain way with.
But then maybe he don't play that, but at the same time he's not gonna vocalize against what Kanye's saying. I don't think he'd take it that far. So now, like if money is not making you speak, it's definitely making you be quiet.
Well, put it like this.
You see what I'm saying?
He may not go against Kanye publicly, but I believe behind closed doors that I believe he'll let Kanye have it.
Right, but
because I feel like there are people that won't say shit to him at all.
Push
But what I'm saying
like,
is,
let me close the door right quick.
But sometimes you need that public opposition. We need to know that somebody in his fucking camp is not fucking with this. Like, because your silence sometimes is almost saying that you're with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you don't speak out against something and you're just silent about it, your silence is almost an acknowledgement that you down with the shit.
In Push's defense, he's not really a person that speaks much, but I have heard him say like, "Nah, I'm not with that shit." But you know, Kanye with his free thinking, so that's him over there. But I ain't with that shit. I've heard him say that.
Okay,
I've heard him vocalize that. But he's
you
not
saying
he's
that
not a person that stays in the media like that.
But you saying that the nigga Cyhi,
yeah,
is all with it.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, I don't know what that was.
He MAGA hat down and all that. He ready to wear the MAGA hat. That's what you're telling me.
I don't think he put a hat on, but he doesn't see it seems like he doesn't see anything wrong with Kanye wearing it, or he seems to justify whatever explanations Kanye gives for the shenanigans that he pulls. So
are we time up? Time is up? Oh shit. Let's see when it ended. Okay. Well, listen. As far as taking all that aside,
taking all that aside, just on
MC
some,
to
just
MC,
on some
yeah,
straight
forget
battle
all of that
MC
type of shit.
Cyhi and Joe. But now think about it. Now we're talking about a battle. Cyhi makes these great songs.
Right, but is he a battle rapper?
Is he a battle rapper?
I don't know.
See,
I know Joe is capable.
I was
of
about to say
battling.
we know,
We know he's capable of doing it.
right.
And
That
to
would be
be
a good
honest, I'm probably more familiar with Joe's. Like I've heard more Joe in my life
Discography
than I've heard Cyhi shit. But I know they're both dope rappers. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That would be a good one.
Is it even gonna happen? But he's retired, so does it even matter? Why are we even talking about
I would be interested to hear the angles. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. When we come back, we'll talk about some more things.
Some more rapidy rap.
Some
stuff?
more rapidy rap stuff.
Actually, we've got some nonsense in the world. Why the fuck is Trump texting everybody in the world?
Oh, that was some fucking bullshit. Yeah. Oh, and I think I got a book too. I got a book.
Oh, we got a book recommendation.
I got a book recommendation.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, when we come back, we'll get to all of that. You know what I mean, Godcast. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.